People are not going to like what I have to say, but my people need to hear this.
What's up? This is Method Man right here. Yes, I have a mask on because I care. Welcome to Jody's Corner.
Takeoff, dead at 28, shot in Houston, TMZ reports. A new video, you can hear Quavo on the phone, presumably with a 911 operator, asking, what does she need to do? A woman on the scene said that she was a nurse. You can hear commotion and screaming. I'm going to play this video with a lot of this stuff blurred out, but turn away if you guys are squeamish. Warning.
Calling the ambulance.
What she need to do?
Hello?
Fuck over there.
Hello? He is calling the ambulance. Calling the ambulance.
What she need to do?
Hello?
Fuck over there.
Hello? He is calling the ambulance.
So Quavo was there on the phone that you've seen. Here's the emergency dispatch where they reported 5 shots.
22 B23 1212 Grand Plaza for discharging firearms. There's 5 shots fired downstairs, from downstairs outside near 2004. The people next door are calling in about discharging firearms. It's on it.
Takeoff is 1/3 of the Migos is dead after an early morning shooting in Houston. Law enforcement sources and multiple witnesses tell us that the fatal incident went down shortly after 2:30 a.m. That's when cops got the call of a man shot at a bowling alley called 810 Billiards in Bowling, Houston. We're told Takeoff and Quavo were there playing dice. We're told Takeoff and Quavo were there playing dice when an altercation broke out. That's when someone opened fire, shooting Takeoff, either in the head or near his head. He was pronounced dead at the scene. His brains was all over the floor, y'all. It's insane. There's the clothes he's wearing. Here's the same clothes he's wearing here. Here he was earlier in the day, smoking his joint right here. They obtained footage. Police tell us 2 of the people were shot. They were taken to the hospital in private vehicles. They didn't want to wait for the ambulance. A couple hours before shooting, Takeoff posted this pic of himself lining up at the bowling alley. Quavo had posted a video several hours earlier.
Yeah, we sliding through the town, man. We sliding through the town.
How we get down?
Got the birthday boy with me.
Yeah, also.
Yeah, we on the 5th.
Takeoff is the youngest member of the Migos. Here he is. And I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if he ever, as he's lighting this up, did he think that he was going to die that night? It's crazy how we're in the moment, but you never know what the future holds. In just a few hours, in those shoes, those pants, that shirt, when you put that shirt on, what was he thinking today? The watch. I don't know if any of it crossed his mind that he would probably lose his life going to a bowling alley. Now, I got to keep it a buck. I want to come out and say this, that I am incredibly heartbroken and I'm saddened that he went out like this. The fact that he's dead is a tragedy, to say the least. I wish him, his cousin, his uncle, his extended family, and all of the Migos fans all around the world who are sad because of what happened here. And I feel terrible that this happened to this man. I feel even worse that it happened to this young, rich, black man. I need to get that off my chest first. I am hurt because of it, because it's sad to see. But I got to keep it 1,000. This is Jody's Corner. Y'all niggas out there playing dice. You niggas is millionaires shooting dice. I just can't, I'm trying to fathom around such a stupid, ignorant thing. And I think to myself, like, people are going to get upset. Why are you even talking about this? Because it needs to be talked about. Because not enough people are actually talking about it. We are killing ourselves. And I'm tired of it. You need to we need to hold our own people accountable We don't do that enough. In the black race, we do not hold each other accountable when we act up, when we get out of line, when we're not on our P's and Q's. I remember being a kid, man, and getting a whooping. You know what I'm saying? And they used to hurt. I didn't like them, but I knew that I was doing stuff that wasn't right, you know, and I get a whooping and I would cry and it would hurt and I would be like, man, remember my dad saying, you know, it's going to hurt me more than hurting you, son. Trust me. Like, yeah, right. As you're whooping me, ain't no tears screaming coming out of you, dad. La, 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 lacing me up for what I did wrong. And I was thinking to myself, like, love me? You're whooping me. Now that I'm a father, I have a son. And I understand exactly what he was talking about. Because when I have to whoop my son, it actually hurts me. I don't want to do it. You see him crying, and I'm telling him the same thing. This is actually hurting me more than it's actually hurting you. And I didn't realize that until I had a son. And I got a good son. I only had to whoop my son once this year. And it's the end of the year, y'all. We almost at the end of the year. I only had to discipline my son with a whooping one time this year. He's a good kid. And it's because I step up as a parent to be a father to my child. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not sparing the rod with my son. What does that mean? I can't not hold my son accountable for the things that he does. And sometimes you have to punish the ones that you love and tell them what's up. And that's exactly what's going on here. I'm talking about black people. Man, we got to change hip hop music. We got to stop rapping, endorsing, falling in love with, trying to mimic this bullshit hip hop culture. And what I'm talking about, that is mostly black culture that we idolize. We have great black culture. We have toxic black culture. And a lot of our people idolize dumb shit. Drugs, money, chains, robbing, thieving, killing, selling drugs, taking drugs, going to jail, scamming people, from Migos from Lil Kim, to Cardi B's, to the Nicki Minaj's, to all, name your gangster rapper, name your pop rapper, name your club rapper, name your hype rapper, name your new age rapper. The baby out here socket fools at bowling alleys could get peeled at any moment. People are wilding out. We're getting desensitized to some of this stuff, man. That is a millionaire on the floor with his brains on the sidewalk because he was out at 2 o'clock in the morning outside of a bowling alley shooting dice. Got into an argument, lost his life. Shooting dice is not good outside of Vegas. What the freak is millionaires outside shooting dice for? That's some nigga shit. Had he not shot dice, he wouldn't be dead. It's as simple as that. Now, the dudes could have came up and tried to press him and got into an argument. We know how dice games go. Shit gets hot. Motherfuckers draw. We know how it goes, especially when money's involved. Not want to pay, missing the point, calling. It's just too much in a dice game that could go wrong, that could make people fight, argue, and even murder. Maybe these people ran up to them while they were shooting dice and they weren't even involved in the dice game. Maybe Takeoff and Quavo were shooting dice together, just them two, and some fools caught him slipping, rolled up on him, pressed him, and then robbed him or something. Maybe, I don't know. But a dice game outside where you're not paying attention to get robbed, or a dice game outside where you're participating in it and then you get killed. Either way, it's an L. And our people glorify this shit. We glorify toxic trash behavior. I want to be a thug. The black female wants a thug. The thug wants the black female, so he puts up an image of being a thug. The black female wants a rich nigga. The black man want to get rich because he want to get the female, because the female won't get with a square. It's a cycle. And why won't the female get with a square? Because Cardi B told her not to. Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion told you trick a nigga, rob a nigga, take a nigga. Niggas ain't shit. And what are the freaking hip hop black music? Bitches ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit. They ain't this, they ain't that. Trigger, It's just toxic. And guess what? Most of our people are consuming that freaking music. Wrecking ourselves, bruh. Wrecking ourselves. Killing ourselves. Twitter beefs. Instagram beefs. People getting shot. People fighting. Man, I'm tired of this dumb shit. We need to look in the mirror, bro. And when you put a mirror to most black people, good parts of black culture. Music, wholesome family, friends, dance, food, the love for one another, embracing, uplifting, encouraging, and the toxic. Rap music, trap music, ratchet music, Instagram, IG, TikTok, social media, lace front weaves, Louis Vuitton, materialism, idolism, hate, disdain, jealousy, envy, all of it. And what's sad is that the latter is more popular in black culture than the former. Because if you're about the former, love, unity, peace, and this, and you want to try to do better and advance, you get brushed off to the side as a loser, a square, a weirdo, ain't popping, you ain't it, you ain't up. I'm tired of this shit. He's 28 years old and he's gone. 28 years old? My son was 4 years old when I was 28. I just think about stuff like that. That's incredible. I have been disappointed in my people for a long time. But then there's a lot of things that my people do that make me proud and happy. But this shit right here, bro, people are getting murdered left and right. We thinking about right here in LA, PNB Rock killed that Roscoe's by like a 19-year-old who just wanted some money, took his chain. Pop Smoke, Nipsey Hussle, all over some dumb shit. Social media got Pop Smoke killed because of the address put on. Gangbanging got Nipsey Hussle, and Jealousy got Nipsey Hussle killed when he was just trying to help out. Ignorant shit got Takeoff killed. Hood shit called Slipping, just random robbing shit, took my mans out over here at P&B. When is this shit is enough? I remember Tupac and Biggie was a problem. I mean, that shit was everywhere. Everybody was it was a big hit. But this shit is happening left and right. Tupac and Biggie's going down every week. Sure, they're not as big as Tupac and Biggie, but dang, two brothers killing each other. I'm tired of our people glorifying toxic behavior. I'm tired of it. Change it up. Stop. This is not the end for us. This is not what we're supposed to be. I think to myself, like, imagine if slaves from 400 years ago was able to transfer into the future to present day and hear about this situation. Hey, we're free. We're free. We're free. And not only that, we have music and influence, and millions of people look up to us and follow us. A slave would be like, what? What? They wouldn't be able to believe it. And we're millionaires. We're rich. Huh? And we kill each other. And we play dice games. And we rap about drugs. And we take drugs that kill us. And we sell drugs that poison us. We do all of that. They would be mind blown and wrecked and disappointed and disgraced in us if our ancestors could look and see us. That's the real hitter right there. Niggas is using freedom and riches and money and throwing that shit down the goddamn toilet. Now let's keep it 1,000. What happens when a rapper wants to get rich and then tries to switch it up and not be out there in the streets acting weird as shit. What they do? Call them a square. The fans turn their backs on them. Oh, you ain't down, bro. You ain't out here. I didn't see you in the streets in a minute. So niggas got to go on Instagram. Yo, I'm out here. I'm here. What's up? I'm over here. Old dude right here from the hood. You know what I'm saying? I got the pass. See, I know him. I know. We get down, huh? Yeah, I'm cool. I'm still hip. I sell the records, but I'm really out here in the streets. What the freak you trying to impress people for? Why? Because what's the truth of the matter? It comes with the job. If you rap about that life, you got to fake to be in that life. And if you rap about that life and you really are about that life, you got to stay in that life in order to keep selling the albums, keep getting the fame, keep getting the admiration, and keep the social media likes up. Man, this whole system is broken. And a lot of us can't even see that we're spinning a web up in here, bro. So when I speak out and say that black people do dumb shit like this, bro, and I ain't talking about just the dice game, them shooting dice, because that's dumb. Sure, it's dumb. It's obviously dumb. I'm talking about the bigger picture, the dumb things that we do because of the toxic side of black culture. Well, it's a whole bunch of culture vultures now. White people, Hispanics, Asians, they all are sucking into the black culture as far as like the hip hop, trash, ratchet music. So I guess it's not just black culture as far as the music side. The main thing that I'm complaining on is social media and the hip hop genre. And I think all the races is involved with that. So all of y'all ain't shit. All of y'all ain't shit because all y'all care about is likes, social media follows, Twitter, and freaking the internet has brainwashed you from what's real. There's so many idiots out there that are under the age of 25. There's so many idiots out there that are over the age of 25, 35. There's so many idiots right now watching me right now. And these idiots are upset at what I'm saying because they're freaking idiots and can't see the bigger picture. You dumb as shit. Look in a goddamn mirror. You worried about your goddamn social medias over here fronting. I'm tired of going to restaurants and seeing females pop phones out at the table quiet. 6 bitches at a table and they all quiet on their phones. Then when the food comes, they taking pictures and then they're like, oh, yo, time of my life, having the time of my life. But I'm seeing what y'all doing. Y'all whack. Y'all faking it for Instagram. Y'all faking it for social media. You bitches I'm over here with my family. We really having fun talking about our day, cracking jokes, eating good food, having a blast. Y'all over there silent. As soon as y'all post that shit to the gram, y'all go back to zombies. Faking, posing, trying to live a lifestyle that y'all ain't happy. And niggas taking pictures in front of cars that ain't even theirs, borrowing they big homies' chains. Yeah, y'all here getting they monthly stimulus checks, cashing out their rent to lay out the $100 bills and be like, yeah, bitches, I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All the bullshit we do to impress people. But are you happy? You ain't happy because you trying to impress somebody. You can't be happy if your life is spent trying to impress somebody you don't even freaking know on social media across the world. I don't try to impress nobody on Jody's Corner. You love me or you hate me. It's as simple as that. Take me as I am. Because this is who it is. Because if you love me, you're down for me, that's enough. And then we get in these relationships. And we got to show females who we really are. You dumb niggas, you go over your front like you rich as shit. And she want to get with you and be in a relationship with you. Now you turning her to the side, pushing her off. And she wondering why you doing it. Because you don't want to expose yourself and let her know you a broke nigga who was lying just to get her draws. And she'll never take responsibility either because she should have realized she ain't shit for chasing you because you just had money off the gram or you just floss or you got clout. Man, society is straight trash. Society is trash. And this man had to lose his life. A part of the web of trash that we promote. Fake BBLs, big nasty lips, fake implants, wigs, all this goddamn makeup, sorcery. You don't even look like who. I don't even know what women really look like when I see them in public. I'm like, dang, that makeup look fire. That makeup is sexy. Because when that makeup and all that shit come off, they're a totally different person, bro. And what is it? They put on all this makeup, all this fake shit. because they don't really truly love their natural selves. The black culture is the most, I believe, it has the most poppin' swag, amazing coolness in it than any other culture. But it's also got a lot of toxic, nasty shit than any other culture. The black culture is a self-hating culture. And a lot of it is manipulated self-hate that we just fell for. I remember when our women used to had hot combs. Hot comb is an extinct tool because hot combs is used on real hair. They get their little flat irons so they could do their little, that Indian that sold that hair to make millions of dollars. The Indian that sold the hair for black women to get rich sold through Asian women who are rich off the black woman. So we got Indians and Asians becoming millionaires off of the self-hate from our women. We got the freaking Armenian and white people and Saudi Arabians and all that shit getting rich off of black men who won 1 million diamonds in their chain. I think we're the most exploited race. We are still slaves, bruh. We ain't free. All the other races who are put in positions of power are using us and have been using us. And a lot of, and this slavery, this form of slavery is even more deadly. It's more genius. It's more sinister because a lot of the slaves don't even know they slaves. I'm going to hoe you out and slave your shit to where you think that I'm showing you love, but I'm actually using you and sucking your soul out. You and all your people. Imagine that. Now, I ain't mad at a jeweler. I ain't mad at the Asians. And I ain't mad at the Indians for doing the hair and the makeup and selling the jewelry. You got to make your money. And that doesn't mean that they're bad people. I'm talking about look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. If I sell apple pies on the block and everybody loves my apple pies and they buy them and sell out all the time, I'm doing good business. But then if there's like diabetes going throughout and people getting sick, all the sugar's making the kids, and the community comes together and says, we can't be buying Mr. Jody's apple pies. We buying too much of his apple pies. They sweet. He puts too much sugar in them and it's making our kids fat and it's unhealthy. They can't sleep. They can't focus. We got to stop buying those apple pies. And then I go to the corner and nobody's really buying my apple pies. Well, I got to shut down business or go somewhere else. If we stop consuming, if we stop delving in to the trap, there will cease to be a trap. If there is no consumer, there will be no maker. This is some sad shit. I'm disappointed in us all the time. I don't be on Instagram. I technically don't even have one. It's only open so my subscribers could communicate with me. I don't post shit on my Instagram. I just opened up a TikTok for food reviews. I have a TikTok for food reviews that's not even mine. It's strictly just food on there. There's no images of me or my life. I'm not on TikTok. The only thing I have is Twitter, so I could put that out there so when I do a video, I don't have a Snap. I don't really even have a Facebook. I'm not on social media. I'm on YouTube because this is my bread and butter. It feeds my family. It's social media, I guess you could call it that. But I'm not in it like the rest of y'all. Not all y'all. Some of y'all know what time it is. I'm talking about these dummies, man. Some of y'all are just dumb, bro. Some of y'all are just dumb. It's simple as that. But you need something. You need a push. Maybe you need a push or a pause to make a different decision or something. I don't know. But what I do know is that there's nothing good coming from trap, rap, toxic, ratchet music. Nothing good. Black women looking at these bitches with these bodacious bodies, thinking that that's what she has to look like, or else she's not coveted. I hate where we are as a people right now. I just absolutely hate it. And I hate it because I love it. I love us. I love me. I love the culture. I love my people, of course. I love all people. But when I see us dying and I see us just deteriorating our lives, and the answer is so incredibly simple, and we're just falling into it anyway, it's really sad to see people. I've seen people die. I've watched people that I know die. And what I mean by die is I remember them when they were educated and had a good job, and then I saw them deteriorate. Get a bad girlfriend or lose a job, get on drugs recreationally, then depend on them, lose a job, no money, lose their apartment, lose a car, on the street, shot dead. I've seen them from a citizen to death. You could, and I know a lot of you guys have seen that too. What's sad? Tell me I'm lying. Tell me our culture doesn't have this a lot. You could see somebody who was normal, and you could see them over the years, and they dead. But it's not about them being normal and a contributing citizen and a good person. It's about them slowly deteriorating, and you seeing it happen over the years. Oh, what happened to her? Oh, you heard about dead. What is that? What is that? This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is straight crazy. We gotta hold each other accountable, y'all. We gotta and many people aren't doing it, but when somebody does it, support them for doing it. If you're a coward, if you're afraid to hold another black person accountable, if you're afraid to hold a black woman accountable as a black woman and you're not doing your job, and someone else does, back her. You're a coward, but she's not. So if you're a coward, a lot of y'all are followers, right? Because there's very few leaders out here. There's very few willing to step on that line and say something. So since and it's okay. Some of y'all are freaking worker ants, followers, following the leader for sure. So when you see somebody on your social media or in the community or at a bus stop or in a restaurant checking black women for being out of line, you need to get behind her and support her for doing it. Black men, when you see an old head and an OG trying to sit and talk some knowledge to these young niggas out here acting stupid, shut up and listen. Support him. Because you want to be a follower, right? So when a leader comes and step out to lead, it don't even have to be an old head. When one of your homies is saying something that's going to make you better, shut up and listen. Stop thinking that he's hating on you. Just shut up and listen for a second. I don't care what it's from. I don't care if you niggas is bangers selling dope. Hey, bro, hey, let me holler at you. Hey, you shouldn't have did that, bro. What you mean, bro? What you mean? Don't hit him with that. Hear him out. Hear what he has to say. I challenge all of you. Black, white, whatever the freak you are, but especially black people. I challenge all of you. I challenge you today. Call to action. The next time somebody criticizes you about what you're doing, instead, take all of your soul and power in that moment. Instead of being angry and lashing out, take a breath, pause, and think, and listen to what they're saying. Tell them to elaborate. What do you mean by that? Keep going, and then hear that out, and hear what you get. Hear what you get from them. Rest in peace to this man. Gone at 28 years old. I say this because I think that it just needs to be said. I don't give a freak what happens. It is what it is, you know. But I thank you guys. You guys have a great day. And reflect and just think about how do we become better each and every day. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Goodbye. Bye.